as we look at the obesity epidemic we have before us today, and I'm just going to give two examples. There are many others, but for the sake of time, one day at a press conference, so frustrated because everybody wanted to talk about anthrax and terrorism, and a reporter inadvertently in a room this size filled with reporters said to me, well, Surgeon General, what is the most challenging problem you're facing? Of course, this is after 9/11 and anthrax. I said, obesity. Dead silence. Nobody knew what to ask me.
Kevin Williams, Little Rock, Arkansas. Starting weight is 240 pounds. Chest measurement is 41. Waist measurement is 42. My challenge goal is to get down to 200 pounds of pure lean muscle. My motivation is my daughter, my girlfriend. The biggest motivation of all is just watching my mother's health deteriorate, and I know I can't go down that same path that she's taken. So I know I have to change. Currently, the challenge kit I'm using is the transformation kit. I'm going to be switching over to the fit kit to get down to the 200 pounds of lean muscle. The way I learned about the Body by Body 90-Day Challenge was a year ago. A good friend of mine for 17 years called me up and asked me would I be up to a challenge. And I asked him what kind of challenge it was. He said a 90-day health transformation challenge. And he called me at the right moment because prior to that, one morning I was getting up to take my daughter on some fun activities. And as I was bending over to tie my shoe, instantly I had a shortness of breath. Now I already knew what it was. I had suffered from a rare disease. Most of you all can identify it. It's called Dunlap, and that's when your belly has Dunlapped over your belt. I had that disease, and I knew at that point I had to do something. It wasn't even a fleeting thought. I had to make a change.
If you could change anything about your body, what would you change and why?
The one thing that if I could change about my body would be to sculpt my body more, to really have rock solid abs. The goal is to get to have a six-pack ab. Currently, I have a junior pony keg, so I want to eliminate that and have a rock solid six-pack abs. The person in my life that I want to show the new me to is my girlfriend. I really feel she deserves to see the Greek God in me that needs to come out anyway. The moment I realized I wanted to help change was, again, just going back to the time of me getting up and bending over to tie my shoe and again having that shortness of breath. That was enough for me. I did not want to carry that into my 40s and have a domino effect of other, illnesses and diseases of the body plaguing me. So that was the moment for me. Late night eating, this dealing with life, challenges that come your way, and so all those things just began to compress over time on me, and that's how the weight got out of control. Emotionally, I have up and downs. I know I need to push myself harder, and that's the goal now, is to push myself harder. Physically, I'm a lot better now a year later than where I was a year before, because I have dropped 38 pounds and I've been able to keep that off, over a year now. So again, to get rid of this other 40 pounds and to get down to 200 pounds of pure lean muscle, that's just going to take me to a whole nother level. When I drink that Vashake, I always tell people it's the shake mix that tastes like cake mix. there's no metallic taste, there's no grit, no aftertaste. It's just a very smooth taste, and I love them. I enjoy them. I drink 2 a day, and it's a part of my life now. I tell people all the time, drinking these Vibe shakes is just like taking a shower and brushing your teeth. You do it on a daily basis without even thinking about it. You can go one day and miss not brushing your teeth or taking a shower, but day 2 and day 3, you're gonna smell like you want to be alone. And so it's the same thing with the Vibe shakes. You begin to miss it, then you're gonna feel the effects. So it's just a part of my lifestyle change now.
What's your favorite recipe?
Wow, my favorite recipe is the oatmeal Vibe shake. I love that. I love it. That's, in the morning time, that's what I have. If I'm not doing a Reese's Cup Vibe shake, I'm always doing the oatmeal Vibe shake.
What kind of things have your friends and family said about your challenge products?
The things that my friends and family are saying that, they're backing me 100%. Now, I mean, of course, there are people who probably, behind the door betting against me, not fulfilling this 90-day challenge, but I'm out there now. And I'm going to push myself. I'm going to help people in my corner that's going to push me. And I'm going to accomplish this goal.
Any funny or embarrassing moments on the challenge?
Funny moments is, coming out here and, sometimes, I fall, stumble, working out. That's part of it. I can't say there's really no embarrassing moment because I'm a person that, whatever happens to me, people laugh. Then that's my day of brightening their day. So no necessarily any embarrassing moments.
If you run into someone who could benefit from the challenge products, what would you tell them?
The one thing I would tell people about the challenge products is that we're not a weight loss. We're a 90-day health transformation. So if your goal is to get fit, get healthy, or even lose weight, we got a kit for everybody. We got a kit for everybody and everybody.
If someone looking to your
top 3 suggestions would be is number 1, know what your 90-day goal is. Know if you want to, get healthy, if you want to get fit, if you want to lose weight, know that, because once you identify that, then that's the beginning of your journey of the 90-day challenge. Most people don't even know what type of weight they want to lose, and sometimes it's just because they're scared to say the number that they want to say because they may not accomplish the goal. So my suggestion is first and foremost is just to get started. Okay, when you get started, that's the hardest part, is just to get started. Once you get started, you're in motion. Come out, get your some. Vibe life, baby. Vibe life.